And it's Ken Kraetzer for CBSI Talking Business. We're up in beautiful Clayton, New York, as far north as you can go in New York State, right on the St. Lawrence River, right in the water. It's a beautiful area. And we had a very strong program today of speakers to kick off the event. Heard from Brian Jones of the Federal Home Loan Bank, and he talked about the economy over the past 4 quarters being a lot stronger than people may expect. And he said the current summer quarter is looking to be very strong with an estimated GDP of 2.5%. But he said impacts on the economy include high gas prices, went up 7% just in August. The slow return to the office affecting the commercial real estate markets, especially, he cited New York City. Talked about the impact of high interest rates on the banking industry, raising costs of funds. But he said there's no recession, doesn't see one anytime soon, with strong financial fundamentals. Both Singh of Gschwender and Associates talked about the importance of managing credit risk. And he said an institution, a bank, has to know how much credit risk they have at all times. And he had a favorite measure of credit risk that he recommended and explained. And he talked a little bit about the pandemic and how banking responded to it, the importance of the PPP loan program, and the flexibility of regulators during that time in 2020 and after. Rafael DeLeon, we had a chance to meet, a great guy, former OCC official over 30 years with NContracts now. And he talked about risk management trends. He talked about the expansion of regulation and changing customer expectation, technology and analytics, the impact they have on risk today. An excellent presentation. Then we had a couple of my colleagues speak. I was very proud to see them. Peter Walter, Jack Hojnar, along with Geoff Nagle of Chubb, did a talk on marketing insurance products through banks to their small business customers, and had a number of options on different types of health programs and also business programs such as cyber. One of the options in that program that we're going to be working at CBSI with Chubb and the New York State Independent Bankers. Heard from Sean Carter from NEACH, and he talked a little bit about the impact of instant payments, how popular they are becoming to customers to utilize, and checking what channels they're using for instant payments, and to see if that gives you any trends, but also showing the trend, the income that other institutions may be making if your bank is not offering instant payments. They have a growing field that said, don't offer a young customer a checkbook anymore. So I said, know what your customers expect and prefer. Such great advice that he spoke to. Then we heard from Michael Sills, who's from California, a recent Notre Dame grad, actually. Aventine Analytics is his company, and they provide data and analytics to banks, especially credit unions and community banks. And he can provide dashboards providing information on credit risk, on product acceptance, and peer group comparison. So good to meet Michael Sills. And then tomorrow we're going to wrap up the conference with starting the great speaker we heard last year, Geoff Marsico, who is the president of the Cafafian Group, and he always gives a great talk. And we're going to hear from Jamie Card, a partner and financial service industry leader, along with Paul Freeze. We're going to talk about accounting and tax updates for banks. And then Lee Gillespie from Innovation Refunds is going to talk about employee retention tax credit. And then we're going to finish on a really interesting talk. In fact, they've allocated almost 2 hours for this one talking about AI and large language models, how they can be used by small banks, by community banks navigating the AI revolution in financial services. And we're here from a gentleman I had dinner with tonight, Sarup Barmwani, who is from Toronto and co-founder of Senso.ai, and talk a lot about hear about his expertise and suggestions on how to utilize AI to be competitive. And he's got a bunch of very good use cases. So we're looking forward to all that. Great to be here as guest of the Independent Bankers Association of New York State, run by our friend John Witkowski. So this is Ken Kraetzer for CBSI Talking Business. Thanks for watching.